Audio Jungle.
Christina for our cruise today to the forgotten islands of Castos and Calamos. My name is Jane and I will be your hostess and your guide today. So it's my job to make sure that you all have a safe day out at sea and that you have everything you need whilst you're cruising with us. So to introduce the team on board, the captain of this ship is my husband. This is Captain Stelios here. Important health and safety information, so please listen carefully to the following. You can use the bathrooms for changing your clothes before and after swimming as well. Downstairs you will find the bar, selling drinks, snacks and cocktails. After the cave, we will explore the islands of Formicula, Castos and Calamos, and we will finish the cruise with a tour around one of the most famous private islands on the planet. It is, of course, Scorpios, and right now, Scorpios is straight in front of us.
Audio Jungle.
But if you turn back to your left-hand side, in a few seconds you will be able to see the cave of Papanikolaos. It's just coming into view, the big hole in the side of the mountain into the sea. So all the rocks that you see at the mouth of the cave weren't there in 1940. But the best part of the story is the local fishermen from Meganisi in 1940 were fishing here. They saw the submarine and they decided to help it. So they loaded up their fishing boats with supplies of food, fresh water and diesel, came back into the cave and restocked the submarine to send it on its way. Submarine Papanikolaos became one of the most important parts of Greece's military action in the war, and the locals here are very proud of how they helped it.
Audio Jungle.
On your right-hand side now, these are the islands of Formicula, a group of rocky islands in the middle of the sea with beautiful waters. So this is a great place for our first stop for swimming. Now there's something very interesting at Formicula Islands. While we're here today, you may see a seal or two swimming in the water. This is a breeding ground for the very rare Mediterranean monk seal, Monachus monachus. Monk seals are endangered. There's less than 600 of them left, so we're really lucky to have them here.
Nice trip until now. My friend, cameraman,
Yes.
here,
Oh,
dancing room, so clean, look.
oh, that's beautiful.
You see any clean dancing room like this?
Very nice.
So do we go around?
What we set up? Jane might go around, so I'll do my side.
Mamy. A co na sekcji Amanda za to?
And the screen is very important. Not only does it depict all the main religious figures along the bottom, but it also separates two parts of the church. We're in the nave, and behind here is of course the altar. So the holy area is here.
very rich indeed. At the moment, he's number 492 on the list of richest people. He's worth $6.4 billion. He made his money with a fertilizer company in Russia, and then he set up a bank, and he now owns 10% of the Bank of Cyprus, which gives him a Greek passport. He owns the football team AS Monaco as well, so if you're a sports fan, you might know him from there. Rybolovlev was married to a Russian lady called Elena, but they are now divorced, and there are 2 children, 2 daughters, Ekaterina and Anna. Dmitri and the 2 girls come to Skopje quite a lot. They fly with their private jet to Preveza and are then transferred here by helicopter, or they arrive with their super yachts. But this is not a holiday island for the Russians. This is very much a business investment. They paid $150 million for the island. It's a 99-year lease, so rented for 99 years, and they're spending another $400 million building here what they call a VIP exclusive resort. So they're turning Skopje into a holiday island for very rich tourists. And you can see on your right hand side now quite a few of the things they're building. So we've just gone past on the right a large concrete building behind the trees there. It's not ready, but that will be the hotel for the resort. There are 2 villas halfway up the hill there. There will be 11 villas in total. Down by the water is a white beach house. There's a sandy beach over there. There'll be a new helicopter landing pad to bring the guests to the island, and a marina for their super yacht sailing boats and speedboats. Restaurants, sporting facilities and spa facilities. The work started 10 years ago and it was supposed to open last year, but as you can see, it's not quite ready. There's a lot of work left to do and we're not sure when it will be up and running. When it's open though, Skopje will be one of the most expensive places to holiday in the Mediterranean. Only 50 guests at a time will stay, so very exclusive, and prices will start from around $1 million a week. So that's what they say. They'll be charging people to stay here, and all the building work you can see is for this new luxury resort. So a very big change for Skopje. The last person who used this island was the daughter Christina in the 1980s, so it's been empty for 40 years. As you can guess, it's been very controversial in the area. The Onassis family were very popular. Onassis himself spent a lot of time in Nidri with the locals, so it's been quite difficult for them to see this island pass from the Onassis family to this new Russian era. But the Russians have not helped themselves. They've done something which is pretty unforgivable to the locals here. They have knocked down the historic buildings. It's a shame they couldn't keep them on the island, but they're gone. There were 2 beautiful villas. Onassis lived in them with Maria Callas, with Jackie Kennedy. Real piece of local history, but they were knocked down 8 years ago to make way for the hotel. So the villas are gone and the hotel stands in their place. tiny part of Skorpios that the public are allowed to use, and it's coming up here on the right, the public beach. Very, very small, only open to the public when the Russians are not here. So as soon as they arrive, the beach is closed off for security reasons. There's quite a big tourist boat heading over there right now. And the sandy beach is just about to come into view on your right hand side behind the boats there. Behind the beach you will see a white building with blue doors. It's the old taverna of Skorpios, built in the 60s for Onassis. But it was in front of this taverna in 1972 that some very famous photos were taken that some of you might know about.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So now we come to the harbour of Skorpios, the main entrance to the island. Sometimes in the summer the Russians bring their super yachts here. This is where they moor them. On your right hand side, two big sandy beaches, and behind them you can see vineyards, olive groves and gardens. And the island does still produce its own oil and wine here. Corner is a small harbour. I can see one security boat there, some staff boats and speedboats, and the pink house through the trees is the famous Rose Villa, used as a guest house during the Onassis years, recently renovated, and this is where the Russians stay when they visit.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The island for many, many years, and it's completely empty. Apparently, Ribolovlev is trying to buy Skorpidi, but so far the Livanos family will not sell it.
Audio Jungle.
You can see Sparty over there. Sparty was Onassis' island, and that one is Ribolovlev's. The Russian paid 30 million for Sparty, and he says he well. So you can understand why he's trying to get Scorpidi in the middle. You then have all three islands in the group, the full set, and he could make a very big development here. So that's the story of the